Welcome back to the Real Estate News. Joining me now is Bill Fletcher with Unisource Mortgage. So welcome, Bill. It's great to see you today.
Always great to be with you, Jen.
So fall is in the air, right? We're excited.
That's right.
And some anxiety is in the air too, right? Everybody worrying about what's going to happen with rates after the Federal Reserve meeting. So
That's right.
What's in your crystal ball?
Oh yeah, I wish I had one. I'd make a lot of money if I did, but the Fed meeting is coming up this week. And there is a lot of anxiety in the financial markets and with consumers in general as to what the Fed is going to do with their decision to raise interest rates or not. And what we've seen already is that short-term interest rates have already increased in advance of a potential rate hike by the Fed. And week over week, we've seen nationally mortgage applications drop by 7%.
Oh, wow.
And while that may not be a big deal, what would be more of a red flag to me is the fact that over the past 4 weeks, we've seen a 17% drop in purchase transactions.
Oh, wow. Well, so do you think that's related? I mean, do you think if the rates increase, I mean, obviously they are at some point, you know, it's not sustainable to keep them this low forever, but is that going to impact the traction that we have in the market right now?
You know, you'd be surprised at what a nominal increase in the rate would do for homeowners. The effect is not as dramatic as you might think it is. In fact, earlier this month there was a survey of 1,100 potential home buyers. These are folks who have come into the market, they're ready to buy a home, and they were asked whether a nominal rate increase would negatively affect their chances of buying a home, and only 5% said that it would negatively affect them. And you contrast that with the next question they asked, well, what if your down payment had to be increased? 40% of respondents said that an increase in the amount of the down payment would negatively affect their willingness to purchase a home. So by and large, I don't expect a big swing in things due to the interest rate.
Right.
If we have products available with low to minimal down payment options, that's really what's going to drive the market going forward.
Well, and that's good news, right? So that, you know, we can keep riding the high that we're having here right now.
Absolutely.
Now, we've talked a lot over the summer and the past several months about all these opportunities for new home buyers or first-time home buyers, but you're saying there's something exciting happening for existing home buyers, right? So tell us about that.
That's right. Well, what we're seeing trending now is that more and more homeowners are regaining equity in their homes. So, for example, in the second quarter this year, over 750,000 homeowners in the U.S. regained equity in their home. So right now, we're only looking at about 8.9% of homeowners in the U.S. are in a negative equity position, and I would certainly expect and hope that that figure would decrease as time goes on.
That is the best news I've heard all day.
That is good news
very
for sure.
good. Bill, thank you so much for being with us today. It's always a pleasure when you're here.
Thank you, Jen.